You know what Quincy Jones said?
What?
Anybody that goes outside of that music, that doesn't do anything within their notes, it's not music.
Well, the rappers, they use those notes.
How do they use their notes?
They
use drum machines.
Oh, well, that's another thing we got today. We don't have musicians anymore. We have the technology has. You could have a band now with, like you have a clavinola.
Yeah.
You make it. When I come over your house and you're playing that clavinola, it sounds like there's a big band up in that room, and you're doing it with just pressing a couple of buttons. You're actually, but to do that, you're an arranger without really writing the notes down.
Yeah, but I'm a real piano player.
But you could, yeah, I know you really play.
I'm a real musician. I'm into the technology, but yeah. I know my chords and my scales. And everything.
That's why you have the advantage. Mm-hmm. That's why you can really use your knowledge. With this, I call it artificial music, but it sounds really good. The technology is fantastic today.
So are you proud of your accomplishments?
Oh yeah, I am. You know, in 30 years, you've got to stop.
You know, there's a lot of people your age and younger that did what you do. They played music all their life, and now they're getting older and they don't have no retirement or anything. They got Social Security to look forward to. If they carried a regular job as they were doing music, but...
Well, because I got involved in education.
At least you had
education.
You did music all your life, but at least you had a job to fall back on.
Yeah, because I started to teach more than play.
So overall, you were successful all the way around.
Yeah, well, because I had health coverage. I put in my years for retirement. And if you look now and you listen to some of the politicians today, especially, I don't like to keep harping on Christie, but what he's done, what he says about teachers in general is really very disturbing. Mm. He just lumps teachers together as not knowing what they're doing. Mm. And I was around teachers for a long time. And I started in 1959 and 60. When at the end of a lot of the old teachers who were in the 70s and 80s, they were really teachers. Mm. And I used to travel to all the different classrooms, all the different grades, all the different age levels, from kindergarten to high school.
Right.
And I saw good teachers.
And you were a real teacher, right?
I was a very good teacher.
Because when I go in your room, all I see is #1 teacher, all kinds of stuff that students gave you through the years that you saved.
The best awards I ever got were when people would talk about me and say, "Gee, he was great." I find an old.
Well, one time I was singing in Cherry Hill, and a lady came up to me and she said, "Is your father Frank Isabella, who taught at Maple Shade High?" I said, "No, that's my grandfather," and she told me that you motivated her son to play the drums, and he couldn't play for shit, really. But you had the patience to make him a half-ass drummer.
All they had to do...
And you encouraged him to be in the talent show and everything.
You know what? If somebody wanted to learn music, I just would help them as much as I could. You know, that brings me... You're not... Nobody really knows about you. And
well, that's another story for another day.
Yeah, but
But let me ask you something before you go on to that. What did you do with the students that you would send them home with homework to do, but when they came back, you knew they didn't practice? Did it frustrate you?
It is frustrating.
But did you ever give up on them?
No, I never gave up. I just stuck with them until they gave up. When I couldn't help it out anymore, you know, there's a certain limit as far as you could go with somebody.
See, that's a real teacher.
That's it.
I just had a certain individual that came to my house about 3 weeks ago. Originally got his degree teaching music, and he said he left the job. He got disgusted teaching lessons because kids would not go home and learn what they're supposed to learn. And he got disgusted and left it. So he wasn't a real teacher.
That's right. And you know what? You know what I associate with when that movie came out, Mr. Holland's Opus?
Yeah, that was you.
That was the years of, they were my years. They were just about my years of teaching. And what he went through is what I went through. All those different changes and the wars and all of that. It was, I love that movie. I watch it over and over again. You know, it's a little.
All right, well, take us out. What do you plan on, what do you plan on doing for the, now that you're 83, the rest of your life?
This is what I plan on doing.
Sing a song for us.
I can't sing anymore, Pop. You know that?
Just do it. Do it anyway.
Come fly with me. We'll fly away. Oklahoma land is a one-man band, and he'll toot his foot for you. Let's fly away. Pack up, baby, let's fly away. It wasn't the greatest, but I could still like to do it. I still feel like I could do it. And so I keep trying. I'm going to play my old theme song. My cousin from Buffalo taught me. Rebecca, get your basket, cause we're going for a walk in the woods. Rebecca, get your basket, cause we're going for a walk in the woods. We may not pick no berries, but we'll come home feeling pretty good. I know a gal, she lives up on a hill. Yeah, I know a gal, she lives up on a hill. She won't, but I know her sister will. I'm going to try using my left hand, okay? So you got to expect that key. Arthritis holds me back, but I'm going to try it.
Say the end.
You got me in the mood, Frank.
The end. Say bye. This is going on YouTube.
Good night, sweetheart. That is over now.
All right.